Hi guys, Jack Foley here. Just with a quick video. I want to shoot you a video, okay? I want to talk about leadership today, okay? I want to talk about the difference between leadership and followers. And unfortunately, most of the world are followers. They follow other people, they follow other situations, they follow other lifestyles, and they don't really. I think the best example of something or somebody in a leadership position is an icebreaker, you know, breaking that ice, maybe up in the North Atlantic or something like that. um, every time the icebreaker breaks that ice, that's a moment of leadership because that ice has never been touched before. I think that's a great analogy for leadership. It's basically, going out there on your own. Like a true leader is alone, but not in the way you think he's alone. He's alone because he's going after what he believes in. He's going after what he dreams about, and he's comfortable in his own skin, comfortable by himself, and doing what he really wants to do. Followers, a sure way of seeing a follower is that he can't be alone by himself, and he's always with people. And that's basically a person following situations, following people's habits, and people like that end up the exact same as the people that they are with. Whereas a leader in every essence, for example, and I'm not talking about grandiose things here, or world moving actions like George Washington or people like that did true acts of leadership. I'm talking about the simple things in the world, okay, between a leader, how to be a leader in your life, and how to be a follower. Like another example would be, which is a simple thing, a leader totally controls their thoughts, which is so powerful. If you control your thoughts, so basically you always ensure that your state is positive, that you're in a positive state, that you respond instead of reacting, because you know that negative states are basically want to become your god if you let them. And I'll give an example, okay? Just say today you get angry, okay, or you get upset about something, okay? You become a follower unconsciously if you follow your thoughts. And then what a negative state does is you get angry, you get a feeling of angriness over you, okay? And if you follow that, you enter a negative state, and now you don't control your thoughts anymore, and you realize that basically you'll go into a world where you didn't want to go, because you'll start thinking negatively about that situation or about that person that made you angry, and you enter a negative state. And when you come out of that eventually, and it's very difficult to come out of it, because once you go into a negative state and start thinking negatively, you're there for a good few minutes, and if you have a lot of those per day, you can never realize true freedom like a leader does, because the negative state that you're allowing yourself enter is controlling you. They are becoming your god. You are following darkness. Whereas a leader, he quickly just flips it. He doesn't let himself enter a negative state. He is always happy, proud. He is prosperity driven. He is happiness driven. He is forward thinking driven, because he totally controls who he is here inside. Again, a huge difference between a leader and a follower. A leader really only has power within. He is not worried what affects him on the outside, whereas a follower is worried, not worried, but is affected by things around him. And if you're affected by things around you in your life, whether it be situations, whether it be people's comments, whether it be your job, your boss, if you're affected by all the things around you, and so that it affects your behavior, it affects your thinking, and enables you to enter negative states, well then you will actually, you're weak. You're essentially weak because you are not controlling yourself. You're not controlling the power, the person that you are. Whereas on the flip side, a leader is always, the controller of his thoughts and the controller of the states that he enters. So he ensures always that he never lets himself enter a negative state. Like you have these people all around the world, and all they do throughout their lives is talk about other people. Negative states. And it's, your mind is the same as your body. You put good mind food into your head, what you put in will come out. It's the same with your body. What you eat, you will become. It's the same with your mind. And a leader wants to be on the tip of that iceberg all the time, breaking that ice and not letting anything or anyone, basically get to him inside. When people get to you on your inside, you are weak. The only person that can let outside influences and outside people get to you is you. You're the only person that can let them. You control yourself, you control your mind. And I can't underestimate the power of what I'm saying here, because you can never really, have true freedom unless you become a leader in every sense of the word. And true freedom for me is a quiet mind, a heart without resentment, wanting to help people in every moment. True freedom for me is all of those things, and basically being in control of who you are 24/7, so that you want to live your life in true happiness, in true happiness. And you only can do that if you lead, if you become the controller of your thoughts and about who you are. So powerful. So I hope you've gotten something of value there. Don't let, one of the biggest, it's a simple thing for people on one-on-one basis, maybe in your life, or maybe with your job, or with your family, or with your friends. But a simple law of leadership would be, don't follow negative thoughts or feelings. Don't let yourself follow those negative states, because whoever you are in 5 years' time, okay, will be the culmination of the thoughts that you have thought up to then, and will be the culmination of the acts that you have done. Now, in the 5 years that going forward, to whoever you want to be in 5 years, you're going to have a way better chance of being who you want to be if you're thinking the right things. Basically, assume the leadership position. Think always in a positive state. Think about your future, the happiness of your family, the prosperity of yourself and your family, etc. Now, if you're going to start thinking about negative states, start thinking negatively about situations and people, basically letting negative states control you instead of you controlling them, the chances are much less that you're going to get what you want to get. Acts always come after your thoughts. And if you want real positive acts in your life, start thinking real positively. Don't let negative states, control you. So basically, that's what I'm saying. Whoever you are in 5 years' time will be the culmination of your thoughts and your acts. To really have a good chance of being who you want to be, think positive. Don't enter negative states. Don't follow negative thoughts and feelings. Okay? So that's basically it, okay? That would be a simple law of leadership, okay? Would be control who you are, control what you think. Don't let outside influences affect you. If you let them, you're weak. The only person that can let you be unhappy is you. That's all. So respond always before you react, because if you react very bad, it's very easy to enter a negative state after that. So respond to what's happening always in a positive sense. Just think leadership, You know, you want to be happy. If you want to be happy, control your thoughts. Okay, I hope you got something valuable out of that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.